weather turned cold just yesterday, a bite of frost in the morning air. I pulled my jacket tighter, walking out to the old porch chair. And there it was beneath the blanket, tucked into the corner of the wood, the simple knitted blue wool scarf, the way you always left it understood. Smells like pine smoke and that cheap perfume, the one you always used to wear. And just like that, the years rolled back and I saw you sitting right there. The world keeps spinning, the seasons change, and the days just melt into the past. But this little piece of forgotten wool is the memory that's built to last. It's a scarf you left on the porch swing, you're still holding the curve of your form, a silent reminder of the afternoon when you kept my broken heart warm. They say that love leaves you empty, a hole where a heart used to be, but I can still hold this piece of woven thread and feel you right here next to me. The colors fade and the wool is worn, but the memory's bright and true. And I'm keeping this scarf right where you left it, just in case you ever follow through. I remember the afternoon you wore it, talking low beneath the sun, telling me all your simple secrets, and telling me that I was the one. Your hair was messy, your hands were rough, but your eyes held the deepest blue. You said this old porch swing was your church, and I was the only prayer you knew. We watched the cars drive slowly by, listened to the silence of the trees, and I knew right then and right there that you were the only thing that set me at ease. You forgot to take it when you left, rushing off to catch a ride, but I'll treat this scarf like a sacred treasure, with nothing left for me to hide. It's a scarf you left on the porch swing, you're still holding the curve of your form, a silent reminder of the afternoon when you kept my broken heart warm. They say that love leaves you empty, a hole where a heart used to be, but I can still hold this piece of woven thread and feel you right here next to me. The colors fade and the wool is worn, but the memory's bright and true. And I'm keeping this scarf right where you left it, just in case you ever follow through. I won't fold it or put it away, I won't wash out the lingering sin. It's the final relic of your kindness, the perfect symbol of time well spent. It's the smallest thing that holds the most, the simplest comfort I can find, a warm, soft piece of you that you accidentally left behind. It's a scarf you left on the porch swing, you're still holding the curve of your form, a silent reminder of the afternoon when you kept my broken heart warm. They say that love leaves you empty, a hole where a heart used to be. But I can still hold this piece of woven thread and feel you right here next to me. The color's fading, the wool is worn, but the memory's bright and true. And I'm keeping this scarf right where you left it, just in case you ever follow through. Just waiting right here. We didn't start out with silver spoons or a line of credit waiting for us both. All we had was a worn-out truck and a simple promise of slow growth. We found this little shack out by the highway, leaning hard against the wind and rain. The roof leaked badly, the paint was cracked, but we fixed it up and eased the pain. Didn't call the contractors in, didn't need a fancy plan or big crew. We just worked from dawn until the street lights, building a life, me and you. You held the nails while I swung the hammer, you painted the walls until your arms felt numb. And every drop of honest sweat proved exactly where this love came from. Our down payment was pure devotion, our monthly bill was trust and care. Our mortgage was paid in calluses from the hard work that we were willing to share. Every rough spot on my palm, every blister that refused to heal, was proof that the foundation of this house is more than concrete, it's something real. We might not have diamonds on our fingers, but we've got gold in every sacrifice we've made. This home isn't built on money, honey, it's built on the love that will never fade. I look at our kids running through the yard now, laughing under the big oak tree. They'll never know the 2-hour drive I took just to bring home a simple penny. They see a perfect, neat white house, they don't see the struggle and the fights. The nights we ate canned beans and prayed, huddled close beneath a single light. But that struggle made us stronger, tied the knot tighter, sealed the vow. And there's a quiet pride in my chest, knowing how far we've come from then to now. I wear these scars upon my hands like a badge of honor for all to see, because every inch of this property was earned by your side, standing right next to me. Our down payment was pure devotion, our monthly bill was trust and care. Our mortgage was paid in calluses from the hard work that we were willing to share. Every rough spot on my palm, every blister that refused to heal, is proof that the foundation of this house is more than concrete, it's something real. We might not have diamonds on our fingers, but we've got gold in every sacrifice we've made. This home isn't built on money, honey, it's built on the love that will never fade. The rich folks can buy their mansions with their crystal chandeliers and tall white walls, but they can't buy the depth of the commitment that answers every single fall. You can't hire a heart to stay, you can't pay a soul to be true. And that simple, honest love is the greatest treasure I found in you. down payment was pure devotion. Our monthly bill was trust and care. Our mortgage was paid in calluses from the hard work that we were willing to share. Every rough spot on my palm, every blister that refused to heal, is proof that the foundation of this house is more than concrete, it's something real. We might not have diamonds on our fingers, but we've got gold in every sacrifice we've made. This home isn't built on money, honey, it's built on the love that will never fade. Built to last, baby.
The dishes are done and the kids are grown. The house is quiet, the day is through. I watch you smooth the tablecloth beneath the fading evening blue. I walk over to the kitchen counter, where that dusty brown box still sits, the one we bought at the thrift store, held together by old memories and pits. You chuckle soft and you shake your head, knowing exactly what I'm about to do. I switch it on and turn the dial slow, searching for that sweet, familiar tune. The speaker crackles, the signal clears, then comes the sound we know so well, the perfect old-time country waltz pulling us out of life's hard shell. We don't need a fancy dance floor, honey, we don't need the bright electric glow. We still dance to the old radio, just like we did 40 years ago. My knees might ache and my back might hurt, and your hair is streaked with silver gray, but when that fiddle starts to cry, we're two kids on our wedding day, slow and gentle across the linoleum. We move like a river that flows. The most romantic thing in this wide world is the simple love that just grows and grows. Love needs drama and big surprises, a constant shift in time and speed. But our love found its comfort in the sameness, planting a dependable seed. We listen to the same old commercials, hear the same DJ talk too long, but we wait patiently for our moment, for the opening notes of our favorite song. You lean your head against my shoulder, the same way you have since '73. And every step across this worn floor is another perfect memory. The world outside is rushing by, loud and complicated and fast, but right here with that old brown box, our beautiful moment is built to last. We don't need a fancy dance floor, honey. We don't need the bright electric glow. We still dance to the old radio, just like we did 40 years ago. My knees might ache and my back might hurt, and your hair is streaked with silver gray. But when that fiddle starts to cry, we're two kids on our wedding day, slow and gentle across the linoleum. We move like a river that flows. The most romantic thing in this wide world is a simple love that just grows and grows. We won't replace that broken speaker. We won't trade the static for the clean, because every little flaw and scratch is exactly what this love means. It's real and it's worn and it's beautiful. The tune is true, the light is soft and low, and we'll keep holding tight right here until it's finally our time to go. A fancy dance floor, honey. We don't need the bright electric glow. We still dance to the old radio, just like we did 40 years ago. My knees might ache and my back might hurt, and your hair is streaked with silver gray. But when that fiddle starts to cry, we're two kids on our wedding day, slow and gentle across the linoleum. We move like a river that flows. The most romantic thing in this wide world is a simple love that just grows and grows. Forever's a long waltz, my dear.
Shop downtown where they buy the hope and sell the shame. I put my weary wallet down and mumbled out your cheating name. The owner smiled a tired smile. He'd seen my type 1,000 times before. Said, son, you look like you need bail money, or maybe just a little more. I pulled it out, placed it on the counter. The thing he shattered into two. Said it's got a few scratches, maybe a crack or two, but it's still mostly true. He looked it over with a jeweler's loupe, shook his head with a knowing sigh. Said the value's gone out of this model, son, since the day she said goodbye. Now my heart's on a shelf at the pawn shop, sitting next to a dusty saxophone. It's marked down 50%, labeled slightly used and left alone. It doesn't beat for nobody now, it just gathers dust beneath the glass, waiting for a sucker with enough hope to pay the price for a love that won't last. The tag says sold as is,
nobody needs. Yeah, my heart's on a shelf at the pawn shop, scattered like unwanted seeds. I told him he could keep the $50, just let me walk out the swinging door. I don't need the money, I just needed proof that I couldn't hurt anymore. I replaced it with a cheap plastic model, one that only pumps when it's supposed to start, one that won't remember the mistakes, one that won't feel the sudden tear and smile. But every time I drive past that storefront, I glance in through the dirty pane, and I see my own reflection staring back, standing next to all the old broken paint. It's strange how a thing you needed most can become the cheapest object there. Just a piece of faulty merchandise caught in the grip of cold despair. Now my heart's on a shelf at the pawn shop, sitting next to a dusty saxophone. It's marked down 50%, labeled slightly used and left alone. It doesn't beat for nobody now, it just gathers dust beneath the glass, waiting for a sucker with enough hope to pay the price for a love that won't last. The tag says sold, as is no warranty, a lonely treasure nobody needs. Yeah, my heart's on a shelf at the pawn shop, scattered like unwanted seeds. I might go back and buy it tomorrow just so I can smash it on the floor, because it's easier to break something you own than walk away and want something more. If you see it there, don't waste your dollar, trust me friend, and just walk on by, because a broken piece of property only knows how to hurt and how to cry. Now my heart's on a shelf at the pawn shop, sitting next to a dusty saxophone. It's marked down 50%, labeled slightly used and left alone. It doesn't beat for nobody now, it just gathers dust beneath the glass, waiting for a sucker with enough hope to pay the price for a love that won't last. The tag says sold, as is no warranty, a lonely treasure nobody needs. Yeah, my heart's on a shelf at the pawn shop, scattered like unwanted seeds.
Against the corner with that sparkle in your deep blue eye. The band was tuning up their instruments, the crowd was loud beneath the lights. I said, I don't know much about dancing. You said, darling, don't you worry tonight. You took my hand, your palm was rough, smelling sweetly of sawdust and oil, but your touch was gentle, soft and sure, like turning over fertile soil. The record they played skipped and stuttered, the music wasn't polished or clean, but when you pulled me close and whispered low, that was the most perfect moment I'd seen. The DJ fumbled with the needle, the speaker buzzing started to squeak, but we didn't miss a single beat, dancing cheek to gentle cheek. We didn't need the perfect melody, we didn't need the volume high, the only song was our two-step underneath that low-watt dance hall sky. Your boots moved fast and my skirt would twirl, keeping time with the fiddle and the beat. The music was secondary to the rhythm of your heart matching my 2 feet. We moved like we were meant for, darling, and we danced away the whole wide night. The years have flown by faster now, we own a house and a steady dog. You traded your dusty cowboy hat for a simple pair of and it's a solid, steady driving pace. And I'll follow your lead forever in this simple, beautiful, empty space. The speaker buzzing started to squeak, but we didn't miss a single beat. Dancing cheek to gentle cheek. We didn't need the perfect melody, we didn't need the volume high. The only song was our two-step underneath that low white dance hall sky. Your boots moved fast and my skirt would twirl, keeping time with the fiddle and the beat. The music was secondary to the rhythm of your heart matching my 2 feet. We moved like we were meant for it, darling, and we danced away the whole wide night. Two-step, 1, 2-step, 1, 2-step, 1, 2-step.
I tried to scrub the memory off, using every soap and solvent I could find. But some marks go deeper than the surface, they leave the permanent hurt behind. I can wear a brand new shirt now, walk 1,000 miles from the ranch gate, but every time I stand beneath the light, I can't escape my destined fate. You didn't need a golden contract, didn't sign a paper or a deed. You just looked at me with those emerald eyes, planting a deeply rooted seed. You wanted to own my whole wide future, claim the land of my lonely heart. You use the hottest, truest fire to tear my entire world apart. The wound is closed, the fire is gone, but the ownership's still clear, you see. The branding iron was your kiss, and you put that mark squarely right on me. It's a symbol of the perfect passion, the kind that only comes once in a life's long span. It means I am irrevocably yours, even if I try to hold another hand. I'm just livestock that's strayed from the herd, wearing your faded initials deep inside. And no matter how far I try to run, I'm already claimed, there's nowhere to hide. Look in the mirror every morning, staring at the empty fading tan. I search for the signs of change and freedom, hoping I can start to be a different man. But the mark is there beneath the surface, etched into the sinew and the bone. A silent lander that I belonged once, in a world that I used to call home. If another woman touches my skin now, she feels the roughness of the lie, because she knows the true owner is absent, looking down from a distant sky. I'm a valuable piece of property that's just been temporarily released, but I'll always answer to your calling, even when the loving has long ceased. The wound is closed, the fire is gone, but the ownership's still clear, you see. The branding iron was your kiss, and you put that mark squarely right on me. It's a symbol of the perfect passion, the kind that only comes once in a life's long span. It means I am irrevocably yours, even if I try to hold another hand. I'm just a livestock that's strayed from the herd, wearing your faded initials deep inside. And no matter how far I try to run, I'm already claimed, there's there's nowhere to hide. I won't try to hide it with thick makeup. I won't pretend the pain doesn't sting. I'll wear your brand like a crown of thorns, a testament to everything. You showed me what true belonging was, and you made sure I'd never forget. And I'll be yours forever, honey, a quiet, broken, fading silhouette. The wound is closed, the fire is gone, but the ownership's still clear, you see. The branding iron was your kiss, and you put that mark squarely right on me. It's a symbol of the perfect passion, the kind that only comes once in life's long span. It means I am irrevocably yours, even if I try to hold another hand. I'm just livestock that's strayed from the herd, wearing your faded initials deep inside. And no matter how far I try to run, I'm already claimed, there's nowhere to hide. Forever branded.
The world keeps spinning on the dollar, keeps score with the fancy cars you drive. They measure success in square feet and fences, and just struggling to feel alive. They talk about investment and stock markets, the big city lights and the corporate suits. They think that a man's final value is tied up in his financial roots. I punch the clock and work the hours, trying hard to meet their rigid demand. But every time I earned a few dollars, I felt the gold slipping through my hand. I was chasing a number that kept rising, a goal that shifted with the breeze, until I realized my true wealth was waiting right here beneath the trees. You see, my bank account might be small, honey, and my pockets don't hold much style, but I know I'm the richest man alive, because my measure is your smile. I don't care how many miles I walk, I just care that you're waiting for me at the end. The curve of your lips when you greet me is the only profit I need to spend. They can keep their fancy spreadsheets, their acres of land and their big display, because the only scale that truly matters is the one that lights up my whole day. I watch you hanging clothes on the line, humming a simple old-time tune. Your hands are busy but your heart is free, beneath the big bright afternoon moon. You don't need a diamond from a jeweler
don't need silk or imported lace. You're happy with a garden hose and sunshine, and a quiet moment in this place. When I come home tired from the quarry, smelling of dust and honest sweat, you never ask about the overtime or the money that I haven't earned yet. You just pull me in and hold me close and tell me I'm the best man you've found. And in that moment all the world's wealth means nothing compared to that sound. You see, my bank account might be small, honey, and my pockets don't hold much style, but I know I'm the richest man alive because my measure is your smile. I don't care how many miles I walk, I just care that you're waiting for me at the end. The curve of your lips when you greet me is the only profit I need to spend. They can keep their fancy spreadsheets, their acres of land and their big display, because the only scale that truly matters is the one that lights up my whole day. I may never be the man in the magazine, I may never own the private jet, but I know the value of unconditional love, the kind you never let me forget. You're my personal gold standard, the final goal that I seek. And as long as you look at me that way, I'm at the top of my peak. You see, my bank account might be small, honey, and my pockets don't hold much style, but I know I'm the richest man alive because my measure is your smile. I don't care how many miles I walk, I just care that you're waiting for me at the end. The curve of your lips when you greet me is the only profit I need to spend. They can keep their fancy spreadsheets, their acres of land and their big display, because the only scale that truly matters is the one that lights up my whole day. And that's worth every penny. I pulled up slow outside the market just to grab a pack of cigarettes and go, but the sight in the window stopped my heart cold, turning the summer air to snow. I saw you laughing by the checkout line, leaning close to his unfamiliar ear. The joy in your face was so bright and real, it stabbed me with a cold, clear fear. He reached out quick to touch your shoulder, a casual gesture light and free, the way you used to brush my collar when the world was just you and me. I didn't mean to watch, but I couldn't move, stuck there like a statue made of stone, watching him enjoy the quiet comfort I used to think was mine alone. And I know I lost the war, darling, I know you said you had to leave, but that happiness doesn't belong to him. It's just the joy that I couldn't keep, that smile he's borrowing from my memory, that soft light shining in your eyes. He didn't earn that kind of heaven, he only got my heart one prize. He just stepped into the spotlight that I spent years building for you and me, and it hurts more than any leaving, watching him claim what used to be. I remember the day you learned to laugh that way, the moment I finally broke your reserve. It took months of patience and quiet kindness, the love that you fully deserve. He just walked in and took the keys to the perfect love I built inside your soul. And now he's driving my hard-earned treasure, making my broken heart lose all control. I watch him help you carry groceries, holding your hand across the street, and I wonder if he knows the history, the failure that made your life complete. Does he know the battles we fought and lost? Does he know the price I had to pay? Or does he just think that beautiful laughter was always there before my day? And I know I lost the war, darling, I know you said you had to leave, but that happiness doesn't belong to him. It's just a joy that I couldn't keep, that smile he's borrowing from my memory, that soft light shining in your eyes. He didn't earn that kind of heaven, he only got my heart one prize. He just stepped into the spotlight that I spent years building for you and me, and it hurts more than any leaving, watching him claim what used to be. I don't wish you pain or misfortune, I don't wish that smile would disappear. I just wish he knew the weight of that beauty and the cost of keeping it near. Because he's holding my whole wide world now, and he treats it like it's his own. And I'm stuck here on the wrong side of the window, paying the price all alone. Said you had to leave, but that happiness doesn't belong in him. It's just the joy that I couldn't keep, that smile he's borrowing from my memory, that soft light shining in your eyes. He didn't earn that kind of heaven, he only got my heart one prize. He just stepped into the spotlight that I spent years building for you and me, and it hurts more than any leaving, watching him claim what used to be.
No, it doesn't belong to him. It doesn't belong to him.
My barber quit 3 years ago. He said my hair was too tough to tame. My belt loop broke and my jeans are faded, wearing the marks of the hard-earned gain. I got a wrinkle for every worry, a little extra around the middle now. My friends say I look more like a mule than a stallion taking a final bow. I know I don't move like Elvis did. I don't have the style of a movie star. And if you asked my mirror for the truth, it wouldn't get very far. I can't offer you yachts or fine dining, just a strong cup of coffee and a steady hand. So sometimes I wonder, sweet darling, why you chose me in this whole wide land. Yeah, I'll admit I ain't much to look at. My fashion sense is 5 years old. But you need to look past the packaging, baby, 'cause my love is gold. It's a real 24-karat commitment, the kind that never tarnishes or quits. My face might be rough around the edges, but my devotion perfectly fits. I may not win the beauty contest, but I'll take the prize for steady and true. I promise you loyalty and laughter in everything that I say and do. Flashy guys will promise you heaven, give you flowers and a fancy fast ride. But when the rubber meets the icy road, they're the first ones trying hard to hide. I may drive a truck that leaks oil now, I may never own a private plane, but if you call me at 3 a.m. crying, you know I'll drive through the pouring rain. Forget the anniversaries and lose the house keys every week or two, but I never ever forget the promise of waking up every morning next to you. I may not be the greatest catch, but I'm the kind of anchor that holds firm. A simple man who knows his duty, patiently waiting for his turn. Yeah, I'll admit I ain't much to look at. My fashion sense is 5 years old. But you need to look past the packaging, baby, 'cause my love is gold. It's a real 24-karat commitment, the kind that never tarnishes or quits. My face might be rough around the edges, but my devotion perfectly fits. I may not win the beauty contest, but I'll take the prize for steady and true. I promise you loyalty and laughter in everything that I say and do. So let the sharp-looking young men chase you with their shallow words and expensive toys. I'll be here waiting in the easy chair, making a comfortable, simple noise. Because when the new wears off the polish and the fast cars finally break down and stall, you'll realize that steady reliability is the kind of love that saves us all. Yeah, I'll admit I ain't much to look at. My fashion sense is 5 years old. But you need to look past the packaging, baby, 'cause my love is gold. It's a real 24-karat commitment, the kind that never tarnishes or quits. My face might be rough around the edges, but my devotion perfectly fits. I may not win the beauty contest, but I'll take the prize for steady and true. I promise you loyalty and laughter in everything that I say and do. Just look at the shine, baby. I know your life is moving faster now, filled with laughter and a brand new name. I see the pictures in the paper. You look happy, you're free from the blame. I don't expect you to regret the leaving, or stop the path that you now pursue. I just have one final simple request, one last honest vow from me to you. Don't think of me when the band is playing. Don't recall my face when the lights are bright. Don't look for my ghost in the daylight. Waste your new moments on the fight. Let your heart be full, let your joy be true. Let the whole world give you all it can hold, but save this one small space for me, a story that will never grow old. Only think of me when the world is still, when the final noise has faded away, when you're sitting quiet in the dark at the closing hour of a perfect day, when the phone stops ringing and the clock stops ticking and the silence finally starts to sting. That's the only time I want you to remember the sad, sweet comfort that I used to bring. I don't want to ruin your happiness, I don't want to taint your golden prime. Just save that one lonely minute for me, lost somewhere in the quiet of time. Your new life is vibrant and colorful, filled with the promise of the coming spring. Mine is gentle gray and fading slow, living on the simple solace that memories bring. I'm glad you found the strength to move on, to trade the hardship for the easy road. But every honest heart knows the difference between a light burden and a heavy load. I know the feeling of profound contentment, the kind that makes you forget your name. But I also know the deep, cold quiet that follows the rush of the burning flame. When that quiet comes, as it always must, when the party's done and the guests are gone, that's when I hope my memory surfaces, just after the break of the lonely dawn. Only think of me when the world is still, when the final noise has faded away, when you're sitting quiet in the dark at the closing hour of a perfect day, when the phone stops ringing and the clock stops ticking and the silence finally starts to sting. That's the only time I want you to remember the sad, sweet comfort that I used to bring. I don't want to ruin your happiness, I don't want to taint your golden prime. Just save that one lonely minute for me, lost somewhere in the quiet of time. I won't call you or write your letters, I won't stand outside your beautiful new door. I'll just be here in the vast distance, exactly where I was before. But every heart knows genuine quiet, the kind of silence that tells the truth. And in that moment of fragile honesty, you'll remember the pain of our youth.
still when the final noise has faded away. When you're sitting quiet in the dark at the closing hour of a perfect day. When the phone stops ringing and the clock stops ticking, and the silence finally starts to sting. That's the only time I want you to remember the sad, sweet comfort that I used to bring. I don't want to ruin your happiness, I don't want to taint your golden prime. Just save that one lonely minute for me, lost somewhere in the quiet of time. Just in the quiet, just in the quiet.